Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief Roy Hastings from the Mount Vernon Police Department, here with our weekly crime statistics meeting and discussion. I'm joined today by Sergeant Jennifer Carpenter, who is in charge of our School Resource Officer Program and the 21st Century Policing Initiative. Of course, you know Commissioner Harris, and one of our school resource officers, Police Officer Greco. Greco has joined us today because, as we see today's coffee cup, it's almost Veterans Day. And not only is Commissioner Harris, but Police Officer Greco are both veterans, and we like to thank them for their service to our country. Our increase was in grand larcenies. Again, larcenies from auto. I can't keep stressing over and over every week about how residents should check their vehicles. Anything that's out in the open that's visible, please put it in the trunk, put it under the seat, or take it into your house, because these thieves are wandering town. They look in cars, they see property, and they're taking it. So there's no pattern, there's no way we can track them down. It's just a crime of opportunity. And again, this week we had 7 incidents compared to 5 in 2016, which gave us a 40% increase for the week. We were, however, again, 316 calls for service above the same period as last year. So as you could see, we're getting at least 300 calls a week more for service. And we're keeping crime at or below levels from last year. We are down for the year almost 3%. With that said, with our crime statistics done, we have Sergeant Jennifer Carpenter with us from the School Resource Officer Program, and she's going to update us on things that have been going on in the school district.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Hastings. We just rushed in, stopped by, just to give you an update as to what the school resource officers have been doing. It's been quite a week. For everybody. Last week we trained alongside FEMA and Homeland Security for emergency management, which is important. We recognize and were reminded of the importance of building relationships within the community so that we can provide safety for each other, each one for all and all for one. So we're working on that collaborative relationship, not just in our schools, but with our parent groups and throughout the community as a whole. Also, this week being Veterans Day approaching, we shared with our school community reminders of those people that protect our democracy and those partners in that effort. We have here with us Commissioner Harris, who is a veteran, as well as our school resource officer, Officer Greco. And I'll let them give you a few words on that subject.
My name is Officer Greco. I'm a police officer here in Mount Vernon. I'm in my 11th year. I'm also a member of the New York Army National Guard since November 23rd, 1998. So in 2 weeks, I'll make my 19 years complete. Today we had a ceremony at Trapphagen. I've heard about the ceremony before. I've never actually participated in it. It was a very nice ceremony. I was a guest speaker. Basically what I talked to the kids about was the importance of discipline, paying attention. Like I said to the kids, they don't like to listen as far as walking down the hallway sometimes, being quiet. That's a baseline foundation for their discipline. Paying attention in class is important. I was stressing about the general ASVAB test, which is the entry exam to get into the military, and all the different topics, 145 questions you have to take in about an hour. So I just touched base on them as far as the importance of paying attention to school, and it was an honor for me to be a guest speaker at that.
I also participated as a guest speaker at Pennington School this morning for their Veterans Day ceremony. It was a bigger honor for me because that was the elementary school that I attended, and I was able to see my second grade teacher, who's still a teacher there. So it was a big delight for me to speak to the young people at the school today. I want to reiterate some of the things that we're doing here, along with the SRO program and some of our technology initiatives. One initiative that we're working on is Operation Bright Night, where we're working on getting a citywide surveillance system and also encouraging our businesses to get updated security systems, which would allow the police department to view the external cameras for their businesses whenever we're investigating crimes. As Deputy Chief Hastings stated earlier, that we're having an increase in larcenies from vehicles, where we have people that are breaking into vehicles and removing property. One of the things that we have to stress, besides leaving valuable property inside the vehicles, is lock your doors. Lock your doors. The majority of the vehicles that are being that has property stolen from it, people are leaving their doors unlocked. Last but not least, we have many vehicles these days that have key fobs. Do not leave your key fobs inside your vehicles. We see that we've had stolen vehicles or vehicles stolen because people have left their key fobs inside the vehicle, and the thief goes in, pushes the start button, and they're able to drive off with their car. All right, we just need our residents to be more mindful of what they're doing and be more security minded. With that being said, I recently attended a conference with the IACP in Philadelphia, and while there, I met with representatives from Ring.com. Many people know that Ring.com has a product. They start off with the doorbell that has a camera inside of it, and it's wirelessly attached to your home network, and allows you to view the camera from remotely from a mobile device. Well, Ring.com has evolved, and they're having more programs and more initiatives, and soon we'll be coming out with that. I'm waiting for them to send me some marketing material, and we're going to start putting that out to the community via the school resource officers, through the PTAs, and also through the city's website and other means that we utilize. So before I go, I just want to remind everybody that we need your help. We need you to continue to be vigilant out there, and lock your doors, lock your cars, protect your property, and continue to give us feedback. We can't correct problems if you don't give us feedback. Don't only call us when you're involved in an incident. Let us know what's going on in your neighborhood, because you are our eyes and ears, and we can't be successful without the input from the community. Thank you.